aspirants. I am CS Leena Maheshwari. Welcomes you all to Eduncle's UGC NET channel. हम लोग कर रहे थे प्रहार सीरीज और इसी सीरीज में हमने कल लॉ का पार्ट 1 60 मिनट्स में 60 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए थे। तो इसी सीरीज को कंटिन्यू करते हुए आज मैं आपके सामने लॉ पेपर के पार्ट 2 60 मिनट्स में 60 क्वेश्चन फिर से लेकर आई हूँ। स्टार्ट करते हैं विद आवर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। Which of the following school makes a departure from the orthodox view about law and suggesting many sources inspired the derivation of law and that it develops in society itself? तो कौन से स्कूल से ऑर्थोडॉक्स व्यू अबाउट लॉ खत्म हुआ था और कौन सा ऐसा लॉ है जो कि इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था, कौन सा ऐसा स्कूल के या थॉट से इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था? You can give your answers in the comments below. हम लोग डेली सेम टाइम पर आपके सामने वीडियो लेकर आएंगे। यहाँ पर आपको हर सब्जेक्ट के बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे, पूरा सब्जेक्ट सारे यूनिट्स कवर करते हुए, and it will be very much helpful for you. So the answer is historical school. Coming to the next question, identify the true statement regarding law and morality. They are intimately related to each other. Law and morality के बारे में हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. They are intimately related to each other. Laws are usually based on society's moral principles. In a society, both are responsible for regulating the conduct of the individual. Only statement 1 is correct. They are intimately related to each other. Only statement 2 is correct. Law are usually based on society's moral principles, or both are correct, or all these statements are correct. जल्दी जल्दी जिसको भी आंसर आ गया है वो कमेंट्स में डाल सकते हैं, और जिनको आंसर नहीं आया है उनको मैं आंसर उनके साथ में शेयर कर रही हूँ. So our answer is all the statements are true. 1, 2 and 3. Next question, according to whom absolute and relative duties are of two types of duties? Absolute and relative, क्या ये duties के types हैं? है कि किसने ये बताया था? कीटॉन, ऑस्टिन, हिबर्ट, कैल्सन. Hibbert. Answer is Hibbert. Next, according to whom legal personality is a fiction? Hibbert, Patton, Calson, both A and B. Legal personality is a fiction. किनके according? Hibbert, Patton, Calson, both A and B. That is Hibbert and Patton दोनों के according legal personality is a fiction. Answer is Calson, option number C. Which of the following theory of property is also known as the positive theory? Labor theory, structuralist theory, judicial theory, natural law theory. इनमें से कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी थ्योरी पॉजिटिव थ्योरी के नाम से भी जाना जाता है? Labor theory, structuralist theory, judicial theory, natural law theory. So the answer is labor theory. Ownership was given much importance rather than possession by Romans, Spanish, Chinese, Greeks. Ownership was given much importance rather than possession. Possessions is ज्यादा importance ownership को दी गई है. Romans, Spanish, Chinese and Greeks under which law? Romans. Answer is Romans. Next, consider the following statements. The influence of law on the life of a person extends from even before the birth to after death of a person. The relations between the states and its citizens are concerned to public law. The rights and duties of individuals towards each other are associated to private law. Providing remedy to the person who has suffered is the objective of criminal law. Which of the following statements given above are correct? All the three statements are correct. Only 2, 3 and 4 are correct. 1 and 3 is correct. 2 and 4 is correct. Correct answer is option number A. 1, 2 and 3 statement is correct. Who said moral and ethics is a study of supreme good? Austin, Pattern, Abraham Lincoln, Holland. Moral or ethics is a study of supreme good. Austin, Pattern, Abraham Lincoln, Holland. Who said this statement? अगर आपको आइडिया है आंसर का, you can give your answers in the comments. So the answer is Pattern. Kindly mark the answer. Answer is Pattern. Who said this? The answer is Pattern. Next question. Take the correct option. Law of morality are intimately related to each other. Laws are not based on the moral principles of the society. Laws and morality both regulate the conduct of individual in the society. Moral ideas should represent law. Which is the correct statement? As the options are given, 2 or 3 options can be correct. Not all the options are correct. So, the correct answer is law of morality are intimately related to each other. Laws and morality both regulate the conduct of individuals in this society. That means option number B is the correct answer. Statement 1 and 3 is the correct answer. You can mark it. Statement number 1 and 3 is the correct answer. Next question. In which of the following article the rule of law is incorporated by the Constitution of India? Rule of law किस आर्टिकल में मेंशन किया गया है, किस आर्टिकल के थ्रू इनकॉर्पोरेट किया गया है इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया? आर्टिकल 14, आर्टिकल 15, आर्टिकल 20, आर्टिकल 25. Yes. Article 14, rule of law. Next question. Through which Amendment Act the fundamental rights under Articles 20 and 21 can be enforced during the operation of emergency? Through which amendment at the time of emergency, through which amendments fundamental rights of Article under 20 and 21 can be enforced? 44th, 47th Amendment, 49th Amendment, 50th Amendment. 44th Amendment insert करवाया गया था and due to and under this amendment fundamental rights under Article 20 and 21 can be enforced. Identify the options which can be listed as directive principles in our constitution. Complete economic freedom for the interest to consumers and producers, preventing concentration of wealth and means of production, with the help of regulating economic system of the country, ensuring decent standard of living as well as facilities of leisure for all workers, protecting and improving the environment as well as safeguarding forest and wildlife. Which is the correct statement out of these four? Two, three, and four. 2, 3, and 4 are listed under DPSP, Director Principles of State Policies, and one is not their economic freedom for the interest of the consumers and producers. Now, assertion and reason. It is the right of the President of India to seek advisory opinion of the Supreme Court of India in case of law or fact arising or likely to arise associated to public importance. This is the assertion. The reason behind is the President's acceptance of the advice presented by the Supreme Court of India is made obligatory by the Constitution of India. Are these assertion and reason both correct? Or if any one is correct or both are correct and reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion? A is true and B is false. It is not obligatory under the Constitution of India. Which of the following happens in case of disagreement on a bill in two houses of a parliament? क्या होता है फिर? ठीक है? In order to resolve the situation, a special parliamentary committee is formed. A deciding vote is casted by the President. Intervention of the Prime Minister. A joint sitting of the two houses of parliament is convened. तो अगर डिसएग्रीमेंट होता है तो क्या चीज होती है, क्या किया जाता है? A joint sitting of two houses of parliament is convened. फिर से joint sitting होती है और उस पर decision making होती है. An office of the governor is provided in each state by the constitution under which of the following article? कौन से आर्टिकल के अंडर गवर्नर को हर स्टेट में ऑफिस दिया गया है? आर्टिकल 152, आर्टिकल 153, आर्टिकल 154, आर्टिकल 155. अगर आपको आंसर आता है, बहुत इजी है, आंसर आता है, यू कैन पुट इन कमेंट्स बिलो. कमेंट्स में आप अपना आंसर डाल सकते हैं. किसी क्वेश्चन के रिगार्डिंग अगर आपको कंफ्यूजन है वो भी आप कमेंट्स में लिख सकते हैं. एंड चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब करो. हम ऐसे बहुत सारे वीडियोस आपके सामने लेकर आ रहे हैं जिसमें हम आपको सॉल्व करके बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस करवाएंगे. सो द आंसर इज आर्टिकल 153. और इतना अच्छा मौका आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. आइडेंटिफाई द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग सेंटर्स कंट्रोल ओवर द स्टेट लेजिस्लेशन. Governor is empowered to reserve a bill for the President's consideration. Under Article 288(2), State is authorized to impose taxes on NTPC. Under Article 200, provision for surcharge on certain duties and taxes for purpose of the center is under Article 271. So which is the correct statement regarding the central's control over the state legislation? So the correct answer is only the statement 3 is correct. Provision for surcharge on certain duties and taxes for the purpose of central is under Article 271. To which of the following of the Council of Ministers is collectively responsible? Council of Ministers collectively किस चीज के लिए responsible होते हैं? Towards whom they are responsible? Chief Minister of the State, President, State Legislative Assembly, State Judiciary Council. Very easy question. The same question you are going to find in paper 1 last unit. State Legislative Assembly. After the period dash of any law made during proclamation of emergency by the parliament becomes inoperative. कितने टाइम बाद अगर प्रोक्लेमेशन ऑफ इमरजेंसी के दौरान कोई भी लॉ बना है बाय द पार्लियामेंट तो वो कितने महीने बाद इनऑपरेटिव हो जाता है। हम लोग पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं 60 मिनट्स में 60 क्वेश्चंस आपको सॉल्व करवाने की, आपको 60 मिनट्स में 60 क्वेश्चंस प्रोवाइड करवाने की। तो आप वीडियो को जरूर सब्सक्राइब करो, ये जो चैनल है इसको आप जरूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। यहाँ पर आपको बहुत सारे इस तरीके के वीडियोस मिलने वाले हैं, पेपर 1 एंड पेपर 2 बोथ। 6 months, आफ्टर द पीरियड ऑफ 6 months, ठीक है, जो लॉ बना है वो इनऑपरेटिव हो जाता है, फिर वो खत्म हो जाता है। Identify the correct statement regarding election commission. It is the permanent and independent constitutional body. Elections are governed by Part 15 from Article 324 to 329. Election Commission of India is a two-member body consisting one election commissioner and one chief election commissioner. The elections to Panchayat is wasted in the State Election Commission is given under Article 243K. Statement 1 and 2 is correct. Statement 1, 2 and 3 is correct. 1, 2 and 4 is correct. And all the statements are correct regarding Election Commission of India. So the correct answer is 1, 2 and 4. Right? Election Commission of India सिर्फ ये दो बॉडी से मिलकर नहीं बनता, इनके members भी included होते हैं. Right? The judicial function of which of the following is covered by administrative law in respect of judicial functions? Administrative tribunal, jurisdiction of Supreme Court over tribunals, jurisdiction of High Court over administrative agencies, all of the above. All of the above. All the functions are judicial functions covered under administrative law. Identify the correct statements regarding the judicial review of administrative actions ground. Procedural, impropriety. A decision may be invalidated if there is a failure to comply with the procedures laid down by statute. Irrationality as a ground of judicial review is also known as Wednesbury test. Important है ये. Proportionality and legitimate expectation are not the grounds of judicial review. 1 and 2 are correct. Procedural, impropriety. A decision may be invalidated if there is a failure to comply with the procedures laid by the statute. Irrationality as a ground of judicial review is also known as Wednesbury test. Which of the following acknowledges the concept of independent sovereign entities called national state with regards to international law? Westphalian system, Hugo system, Justinian, Brutus system. Westphalian system is the correct answer, option number A. Identify the correct statement regarding private international law. It is formulated by international organizations based on customs. It is formulated by international organizations based on treaties. It is formulated by legislature of respective nation. Both A and B are the correct answer. is formulated by legislature of respective nation. Option number C is the correct answer regarding private international law. The view that international law is a law was supported by international law is a law. This view is supported by John Austin, Hans Kelsen, Jeremy Bentham and Joseph Raz. Which option is correct? आपको ये वीडियो अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी शेयर करनी है, जो भी एग्जाम दे रहे हैं यूजीसी नेट का या जो देने वाले हैं, ये सभी के लिए हेल्पफुल रहेगी. So the correct answer is John Austin. Next question. It is regarded that the original sources of international law are customs, and at one time customary law was the large part of the international law. At present, it is now regarded as the most important source of law. Treaties now have precedence over custom. In the opinion of jurists, custom is just a subordinate source. It is regarded that customs are still a preliminary source of international law. Correct answer is now treaties now have precedence over the customs. Earlier custom was important, but nowadays treaties have taken their place. Which of the following is a major benefit or importance of nationality? Protection of the rights of diplomatic agent. People are loyal towards their particular state because of nationality. State being responsible for the act committed by the citizen. All of the above. Which is the correct answer? All of the above. These all are the benefits of the importance of the nationality. Nationality के benefits आप कह सकते हैं, nationality का importance you can say. Which of the following terms is used to describe a person who has been forced to flee their home but never crossed an international border? Refugee, international displaced citizen, immigrants, both A and B. The correct answer is refugee. Refugee is the correct answer. Internally displaced are not the person. Okay, but never crossed an international border. Never crossed an international border. That means आप अपने country के territorial boundaries में ही हैं. अपने international border अगर आपने cross कर लिया है तो आप refugee कहलाएंगे. अगर आपने नहीं किया है तो आप internally displaced citizen कहलाएंगे. Yes. Option number B is the correct answer. Next, what is the reason for people urging for asylum? What is the reason for people urging for asylum? क्या benefit है? Religious cause and political opinion and sexual orientation and ethnicity, all of these. The correct answer is all of these. A, B and C. All the answers are correct. Which of the following is the principle of United Nations? Some sovereigns are more equal than others. Member nations have rights but they hold no obligations. The international disputes should be settled by all the members through peaceful means. National disputes of all members should be settled by peaceful means. The correct principle is the international dispute should be settled by all members through peaceful means. Identify the correctly matched pair. Composition of Economic and Social Council. Article 61 of the UN Charter. Is it correct? Composition of Trusteeship Council under Article 28 of the UN Charter. Both A and B are correct. None of the above is correct. So the correct answer is, फटाफट से एक बार मुझे ऑप्शंस करेक्ट कमेंट में डाल दीजिए, विच इज द करेक्ट आंसर. So the correct answer is Composition of Economic and Social Council, Article 61 of the UN Charter. Identify incorrect statements regarding WTO. It has total 156 members. The establishment of WTO was a result of Marrakesh Agreement. Uruguay round. इनमें से आपको WTO से रिलेटेड करेक्ट ऑप्शन को मार्क करना है. हो सकता है मल्टीपल करेक्ट भी हो. Uruguay round and multilateral trade negotiations was held in the year 1990. One of the bottom level decision making bodies in WTO is General Council. सबसे नीचे की जो लेवल बॉडी होती है, सबसे नीचे की जो डिसीजन मेकिंग बॉडी होती है, दैट इज जनरल काउंसिल. सो व्हिच इज द करेक्ट इनकरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट रिगार्डिंग ऑल ऑफ दीज. WTO के बारे में बात हो रही है, इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट इनकरेक्ट है? 1, 3 and 4 are correct. Only the establishment of WTO was a result of Marrakesh Agreement. This is the incorrect answer. That means ये incorrect है WTO के बारे में, क्योंकि GATT के बाद में, जनरल एग्रीमेंट ऑन ट्रेड एंड टैरिफ्स के बाद में बना था WTO. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट. Article 16 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that everyone has a right to seek and enjoy in other countries asylum from persecution. In 1967, General Assembly unanimously adopted the United Nations Declaration on Territorial Asylum. Correct answer mark करना है आपको. Commencement of the Convention on the Status of Refugees, 1951, occurred on 24th April 1956. The distinction between territorial asylum and diplomatic asylum was explained in the asylum case Colombia versus Peru by International Court of Justice. So the correct answer is only one is correct. Article 16 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Everyone has a right to seek and enjoy in other countries asylum from persecution. Which of the following is the first stage of crime? Intention, abatement, concurrence, accomplishment. पहले भी stages of crime का question आया था, but वो question था कितने stages हैं crime के. अब यहाँ पर आपसे पूछा है crime का सबसे पहला stage क्या है? Intention, abatement, concurrence और accomplishment. Easy unit है ये काफी, और इसमें से questions भी बहुत easy और direct आते हैं. Intention, सबसे पहले आपका intention is the first stage of the crime. Provision regarding which of the following subject is included under section 108 of the IPC? IPC का section 108 में इनमें से क्या mentioned है? Criminal offender, abater, conspirator, victim. Again, it is the question from law of crimes. सेम यूनिट में से आपके पास क्वेश्चन है सेक्शन 108 आईपीसी इंडियन पिनल कोड. क्रिमिनल ऑफेंडर, अबेटर, कॉन्स्पिरेटर, विक्टिम. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज अबेटर, ऑप्शन नंबर बी. द टॉपिक अंडर कॉमन एक्सेप्शन इज द वर्क ऑफ अ चाइल्ड अंडर द एज ऑफ 7 years, the work of a person having perverted mind, the work of a judge during judicial work, the work of a judge during judicial work, which you will consider as a topic under exception or common exception. All of these are the topics of common exception. Offenses are various types. Which of the following is mainly included in offenses? offense against human body, offense against country, offense against children, all of the above. ऑफेंसेस की बहुत सारे टाइप्स होते हैं, इनमें से कौन से ऑफेंस का टाइप है जो इंक्लूड किया जाता है ऑफेंसेस के टाइप्स में? और सारे ही करेक्ट हैं. ऑफेंस अगेंस्ट द ह्यूमन बॉडी. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, which of the following is concerned with the section 146 of IPC Indian Penal Code, sedition charges, unlawful assembly, assaulting public police while suppressing riot, promoting enmity? Yes, what is the correct answer? Section 146 IPC, sedition charges, unlawful assembly, assaulting public police while suppressing riot, promoting enmity. Unlawful assembly. Option B. Compensation of rupees 2 lakh is given to victims in which of the following cases? Suicide, death, acid attack, loss of land. See, यहाँ पर death option given है, बट क्या नॉर्मल डेथ पर कॉम्पेंसेशन दिया जाता है? ये तो अंडरस्टूड है कि नहीं दिया जाता है. तो ये डेथ बाय एक्सीडेंट है. अगर किसी एक्सीडेंट, किसी वजह से डेथ हो जाती है तभी तो कॉम्पेंसेशन दिया जाएगा. नॉर्मल केसेस में जो डेथ होती है ऐसा थोड़ी होता है कि सभी के केसेस में कॉम्पेंसेशन दिया जाएगा. और कॉम्पेंसेशन देगा कौन अगर किसी नॉर्मल केस में डेथ हुई है, किसी ऑर्डिनरी केस में ऐसा हुआ है तो? ठीक है. सुसाइड अगर होता है, डेथ अगर होता है, डेथ बाय एक्सीडेंट, एसिड अटैक, लॉस ऑफ लेज, तो ऐसे केस में 2 लाख का कॉम्पेंसेशन इनमें से कौन से केस में दिया जाएगा? दैट इज डेथ बाय एक्सीडेंट. सुसाइड के केस में कॉम्पेंसेशन नहीं बनता. एसिड अटैक की हम बात करें, एसिड अटैक में देयर इज अ कैपिटल पनिशमेंट. समटाइम्स देयर इज अ कैपिटल पनिशमेंट इफ द विक्टिम इज डेड. और लॉस ऑफ लैंड के केस में भी compensation is amount is different. Next, which of the following is dealt by the section 489A of the CRPC? Imitating currency notes or bank notes fraudulently. 489A CRPC. Currency notes imitate bank notes fraudulently. Selling goods marked with a fraudulent property marks. Using forged or fraudulently imitated currency or banknotes, possession of fraudulently imitated currency or banknotes. Which is the correct option? Under section 498A, 489A, 489A CRPC, imitating currency notes or banknotes fraudulently. Which section of IPC defines a person? A person as counterfeit who causes one thing to resemble another with the intention to practice deception. जो जानबूझ के अगर आप काउंटरफिएटिंग करते हैं तो वो आईपीसी के कौन से सेक्शन में आएगा? सेक्शन 23, सेक्शन 25, सेक्शन 28, सेक्शन 29. Under which section it will come? सेक्शन 28 ऑफ आईपीसी. काउंटरफिएटिंग अगर आप धोखा देने के पर्पस से, किसी को डिसीव करने के पर्पस से अगर आप करते हो, ये रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस है, तो इट विल कम अंडर सेक्शन 28. नेक्स्ट, आइडेंटिफाई द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग टॉर्ट. गिव करेक्ट आंसर बाय यूजिंग द कोड्स गिवन बिलो. इट इज एसोसिएटेड टू अ सिविल रॉन्ग फॉर व्हिच रेमेडी इज अ कॉमन लॉ एक्शन. It is exclusively consists of breach of contract or breach of trust, infringement of a right in rem of a private individual refers to tort if the legal duty owed to people for maintenance of law and order is violated. It is tort. Option number 1, option number 2 and 4 is correct. Option number 2 and 3 is correct. Option number 1 and 3 is correct. 1 and 4 is correct. So which is the correct answer regarding the tort? Option number 2 and statements 2 and 3 are correct. It is exclusively consist of breach of contract, breach of trust, infringement of right and rem of a private individual refers to tort. Valid defense in tort is not associated to vis major, mens rea, actus reus, scienti not fit injuria. Valid defense of tort is not associated to scienti not fit injuria. Identify correct statement regarding contributory negligence. Only one party is negligent and other has not taken due care in contributory negligence. एक पार्टी जो नेग्लिजेंट करती है, दूसरा पार्टी का बाय चांस कंट्रीब्यूशन हो जाता है into that negligence. It includes both the parties that have contributed to negligence equally. दोनों parties को count किया जाएगा. It includes equal lack of care on both sides. Negligence of a party results in injury while the other has taken due care. So the correct answer is only one party is negligent and दूसरा party को consider किया जाएगा. They have not taken care while contributing the negligence. Under which section of IPC trespassing has been given recognition as criminal offence? Trespassing किसी की भी प्रॉपर्टी में जब आप एंटर करते हो विदाउट एनी ऑथराइजेशन, विदाउट एनी परमिशन, सो दैट इज नोन एज ट्रेसपासिंग. तो ये क्रिमिनल ऑफेंस है अंडर आईपीसी. कौन से सेक्शन में? सेक्शन नंबर 4417. सेक्शन 441 सबसेक्शन 7. ट्रेसपासिंग इज अ क्रिमिनल ऑफेंस. Identify the incorrect option regarding slander form of defamation. When statement is made in some transitory form, it is slander form of defamation. Slander form of defamation is addressed to the ear. Slander always includes criminal offense. Slander is not actionable if there is lack of proof of actual damage. So the correct answer is slander always includes criminal offense. Identify the correct statement regarding strict liability. In order to constitute strict liability, some dangerous things must have been brought by a person on his land. Strict liability के regarding, in order to constitute strict liability, the thing brought must escape the land. There must be non-natural use of land to constitute strict liability. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Only 1, 1, 2 and 3. Only 2, only 3 is correct answer. All the statements are correct. Which of the following is correct about provisions of the Consumer Protection Act? This act should be only in derogation of other law. There is no addition to other law. This act should not be addition nor in derogation of other law. This act should be in addition to and not in derogation of other law. कोपरा कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट के प्रोविजंस के रिगार्डिंग कौन सा ऑप्शन इनमें से करेक्ट है? This act should be in addition to and in not derogation of any other law. किसी और लॉ को ओवरलैप या डेलीगेट नहीं कर रहा, but it is in the addition of the law. Identify the correct statements regarding the definitions under the Consumer Protection Act 1986. Under this act, complainant means a person who buys any goods for a consideration which has been paid. Under this act, consumer means any voluntary consumer associated registered under the Companies Act 1956. Restrictive trade practice means trade practice that requires a consumer to buy goods. Goods means goods as defined under Sales of Goods Act 1935. So the correct definition is restrictive trade practices means trade practice that requires a consumer to buy goods. Who among the following gave the definition? Every agreement and promise enforceable by law is a contract. Anson, Pollock, Carlson, Hibbert. Every agreement and promise enforceable by law is a contract given by Pollock. Which of the following refers to the contract signed at the platform of internet? Telecom contract, web contract, e-contract, none of these. Correct answer is e-contract on the platform of internet. Next question, which of the following is true regarding the party who suffers such breach when a contract is breached? It should be indemnified for the loss or damage caused due to breach. It should be compensated for any loss or damage caused due to breach. It should be remunerated for the loss or damage caused to him. It has no right under this act. It should be compensated for any loss or damage caused due to breach. Option B is the correct answer. Under which section agreement in restraint of legal proceedings is provided? Section 25, agreement in restraint of legal proceedings. Section 25, Section 26, Section 28, Section 30. The correct answer is Section 28. Identify the incorrect statements regarding quasi-contract. The basis of its principles is justice, equity and good conscience. It is a non-retroactive arrangement. It includes all the elements of valid contract. Correct answer is option number 2 and 3. The definition of the bailior and bailee is contained in which of the following section? Section 142, Section 145, Section 148, Section 150. Bailior and bailee का definition कौन से section में given है? Section 148, right? Identify the correctly matched pair. Partnership Act 1930, Negotiable Instrument Act 1932, Limited Liability Act 2008, Sales of Good Act 1881. So आपको correct matched pair बताना है. That is LLP 2008. Assertion and reason are given. Assertion: if a partner acquires something of valuable nature in breach of his duty in a good faith, it has to be accounted for to the firm because it is taken to be required for the benefit of all the partners. Reason: the basis of partnership is trust. Both A and R are true, or the R is the correct explanation. Both are true, but R is not the correct explanation. So which is the correct answer? A is true, but R is false. The basis of partnership is not the trust. Partnership deed होता है, and according to that, उन points पर, उन deed के basis पर they function. Consider the following statement. 1881 was the year in which the Negotiable Instrument Act was enacted. Provision regarding compensation of rules of evidence are not included in this act. Cross-check are dealt by the Chapter 14. Option number 1 and 2 are correct, 2 and 3 are correct, 1 and 3 are correct, or all the statements are correct. 1 and 3 is correct. The act that has replaced Companies Act 1956 is very easy question. Sometimes you will find very easy questions in UGC NET also. कुछ 2, 3, 4 questions इस तरीके के होते हैं कि बहुत easy होते हैं, एकदम से आंसर क्लिक कर जाता है, ठीक है? But many of them they are concept based. So the answer is Companies Act 2013. Obviously आप सबने guess कर लिया होगा आंसर बहुत जल्दी. Which of the following is associated with Section 46 of the Companies Act? Kind of share and voting rights, variation of shareholders' right, certificate of share, both A and B. Certificate of share. Jurisprudence is a theoretical study of which of the following? Law, legality, judicial review and torts. Jurisprudence is the study of law. Law को जब आप define करते हो, law का जो भी definition जो भी दिया हुआ है, that is under jurisprudence. So the answer is law, option A. So here everyone, thank you very much. 60 minutes में हमने 60 questions कर लिए हैं. हम कोशिश करते हैं 60 minutes से पहले solve कर ले, क्योंकि आपको भी वहाँ कम time मिलेगा. जितना जल्दी क्विक थिंकिंग से ऑब्जर्वेशंस हम सॉल्व कर पाए उतना इजी होगा. होप दिस वीडियो इज हेल्पफुल फॉर यू एंड ये वीडियो अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी आप शेयर कीजिए. इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल को अगर आपने अभी तक फॉलो नहीं किया है तो फॉलो कीजिए और वीडियो को थम्स अप देना बिल्कुल न भूलिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच एवरीवन.
Now install all new Eduncle mobile app for a holistic learning experience of your higher education. From doubt solutions, preparation notes, exam updates and practice questions, get all of these under one roof. Follow our social media for latest exam notifications and share your concerns with us through WhatsApp. Like the video, subscribe the channel and comment your suggestions down below. With Eduncle, karo life की तैयारी.